Hi guys, hey, Dale Walker here, Whole Shop Performance. I'm in my dyno room with my 2014 DL1000. This is the first pulls I've put on it. I've been in here for about 3.5 hours now. I did 49 total pulls. The one in front of me is one of the best stock. I'm here in Yerington, Nevada, 4,500 feet, so fairly impressive for this elevation. Made 87.8 horsepower and 64.8 foot-pounds with a pretty nice curve. The air feels not too bad stock. Can be better. I'm going to do some work and tune it and get some more airflow in there. So anyway, here's a stock pull, and now we're going to add on the screen my 14-inch street core muffler. One of the best pulls is this one here, number 26, and pretty much kicked butt. I thought it was going to make maybe just a couple horsepower, not a big deal. Like I say, I'll milk more out of it, I'm sure, in the future. But anyway, still some good gains. You can see we've got some nice torque up here in the bottom, and it kind of is even Stevens from about 3,500 to about 5,500. And then the torque and the horsepower crosses over and it starts to take off. It's making about 3 or 4 horsepower at 6,500 RPM when it's really pulling hard. And anyway, peak power went from the 87.8, as you can see, to the 90.8, 90.28, 67 foot-pounds from 64. Quite a bit of gain in torque, that's for sure. Again, not tuned yet. Okay, now we're going to remove the 14, and I'm going to show you one of the best pulls with the 17 street core. I believe that, yeah, that's run number 34, and it's almost identical. So don't let anybody tell you, oh, the 3-inch longer muffler, oh, it makes more power with the longer muffler. It's all a wise tale. Depends on the motor, depends on the bike, depends on everything, depends on, you know, the header design, the whole 9 yards. So anyway, it's pretty much almost identical as the 14. Again, this is a 17 street core, the real quiet one. So no power loss there. There's your horsepower numbers. Still made 89.83 and 67.25 foot-pounds of torque. So we're still beating the stock on a couple horsepower and about the same torque gains as the 14, almost identical. A matter of fact, what I'll do real quickly is let me overlay the number 26. So there's the 14. Excuse me, let me back up. There's the 14 and the 17 street, both overlaid. Run number 26 and number 34 that I just showed you. So you can tell they just almost a mirror image. Conditions almost identical. I did several pulls, do a 10-minute cool down between each pull. I keep the temperature between 79 to 81 degrees. Has to be or it's not going to repeat, and it's all a bunch of baloney you read on the internet. You got to have everything just right to repeat. So anyway, there's your number. See, 14 is number 26, 34 is 17. So identical. Okay, now we're going to back up, and I installed my comp muffler, the one that's going to be a little louder. Still pretty pleased. Stock header's restricted. It's got the cat, it's got the exhaust valve. It is, it's still not super noisy. I mean, it's louder than the street cores, of course, but I won't mind running it. It's not near as loud as a lot of bikes I've heard out there with this type of muffler on it. Anyway, and the best pull there is number 42, pretty much kicked butt. So here we go. Look at the graph there. There's number 12 back. That's one of the best pulls stock. Again, that's the 87.81 horsepower, 64 foot-pounds. And there's my comp core, 14-inch comp, and that is 91.92, 68.26 foot-pounds. But look at that graph, huh? Even with no tuning, it still beat it even in the middle and killed it everywhere. And then about same deal about $5 or so, it starts to take off. Then up on top end, it just waxed it. So here is the numbers. Again, that's number 12. It's completely stock, one of the best pulls. And 42 is my comp core. 91.92, 68.26 foot-pounds. Pretty darn good for 4,500 feet. So in the future, I'll be developing the Whole Shot Super Tune Pro tuner. Probably try the Can-In filter, maybe a little bit of a minor airbox mod. The air fuel was pretty good, but there's some rich spots, there's some lean spots, there's definitely a little areas I can improve here and there, but we add some airflow in there and then really play with it for quite a while, and I bet you I can milk another, I don't know, 2 to 3 horsepower out of it probably. But hey, all a pipe dream now. Alright, thanks for watching. Check us out on the internet at www.wholeshot.com, and I'll be working hard. Thanks.